Hi everyone, welcome back to Petro channel. So today in this part we talk about how to use Firebase notification with the web browser. Okay, in this step we teach about first create Firebase connection, and number 2 we integrate Firebase into Laravel. And number 3, we install brozot laravel-fcm to send message. And number 4, send message testing and console on console browser. Number 5, create table notification store notification. Number 6, create device token table user and customer. Number 7, add device token to form login refer to the customer and user form. Okay, don't waste time for me step by. And this is the demo in this part, but we have two parts to continue because we have to configure for a long time. Okay, in the first we demo, for example, in the customer, customer order, and then send the message with the real time into the admin soft. Okay, and this is the message number 0 that we has the complete with number order. So when we check out, I add to cart. Okay, brush will complete the button order. When the customer complete the order and send notification to the admin, and this is the admin browser, and this is the customer order. So when I click, you can see with the second GUI and with the customer name. So the from but the customer I fix the status. So if I want to more order, so we had the customer we order to, for example. So I check out again. Okay, when I fresh, and then the number 2 increase 2. Okay, increase 2. So follow me step by step. And the first, we go to the console. Okay, I close this browser. I open the Chrome. So we go to Firebase Console. Okay, well, we click because in the first step we create the connection Firebase. So I click the Firebase Console. We create the page cycle here. I use the testing send message. So I copy. Okay, please wait a bit. Firebase finishing up with the synchronize. Okay, when I click with continues. Okay, and if we get started by adding Firebase your app, and this is the iOS, Android, webs, and analytics. So in this lesson we talk about how to send notification web to webs. Okay, we click the webs, and then we create the project name, register as, for example, I use the testing send message. Okay, we register. Okay, continues. When we create directory setting and the project and this is with the whole on current testing message. So in the general, yes, we copy from the message here. Yes, so we go to the Laravel package in apps. Yeah, we create the Firebase .js here. So I pass. Right now we want to the config message. Okay, we use the messaging. Okay. And the first we create the config from the Firebase. Okay, and I'm to write code, but you can write by yourself. Okay, and this we delete when we complete already. Right now we want to use the message reload. Okay, right now we use the messaging on message. Yes, we use the function payloads. Function. So we use the console and payload here. Okay. When we connect or when we create already, please go to resource and layouts and customer. We add the two link. Okay, we add link Firebase here. Okay, when we add a Firebase, but in the public we want to create a manifest. Okay, right now I create manifest. Yes, we create a file manifest.json, and manifest.json we write the code here. So we go to the customer app again. Okay, and customer app again. We include the link manifest here. Okay, manifest.json. Manifest. Okay, so when we include the links already, please go down, and right now we call the script. Okay, we call sorry, my typing. We call JS from the Firebase in the public JS and Firebase JS. So we call JS and Firebase.js. Yes, so we go to the browser, we go to the website. And then when I click the login customer, okay, when we click, and you can see the token, FCM token here from the JS here. Okay, for example, if we alert token, so we refer, I go to customer this again. Okay, when we create already, we add the file name already, so we go to the project and I go to apps and ignore in the public. Yes, we add the file Firebase messaging WS here. Or you can write. Okay, so I show you and yes, and add this link. Yes, okay, and this is your apps. So I delete here. I copy from the Firebase here. I copy to and replace here. Okay, so when we go to the browser and we get the token from the customer login. Okay, so we go to and the browser admin, I refresh. So the admin here. Okay, when we include already, we go to the apps. Admin, we add copy from here in the admin apps. Okay, I copy code from here. So we go to the apps layout admins. Okay, when we create the already, I want to clear the data. Clear chest. Okay, when we refresh again, and that's they turn the FCM from the Firebase if there is no the FCM in the browser storage. For example, and this is we want to send the FCM message to the admin. So when we integrate it to Laravel already, so we install the brozot Laravel FCM to send the message. So we go to okay. So okay, I go to the browser to the browser and click link here, and then we copy to install to our project. Yeah, hit enter keys. Just wait a bit. Okay, when install all these, the browser FCM already, to browser again, but where I close the codes and the conversation we has the browser Laravel FCM. So we continue to config. So I copy here, config and app. Find to provider, we add the class. And the layers, we add, scroll down. Okay, I copy again. Okay, so when we create copy already and copy the vendor public into the public key here and hit enter key. So the command so with the laravel-fcm service provider, so we press number 9 and hit enter. So we complete already. Okay, when we complete, when we hit keys and FCM, if your project done so, you can copy from the vendors, okay, vendor and browser, and config here you can copy from the vendor browser, and then we config here. We complete already and we scroll down, and right now we connect with the server key and sender ID. So we go to we read the browser and copy already, and then in the UF.env file, yes, .env, we scroll down and press enter. So we go to the console again. Right now we want to copy the server key legacy. I copy pass, but in the JS, the Firebase, we copy the sender ID. Okay. So right now we want to send a message. So go to the command again. Right now we want to create a model. Okay, sorry. Okay, PHP artisan. Models / notification, press enter. But for me I agree. Yes, so to modem I click notification. So here, so right now we want to create a function to send multi-device to a single device for the function. Start the function to single device. Okay, go to the browser again. Right now we copy the class here. Okay, and sending downstream message to device. I copy all. That take time to complete codes. Okay, and then we change to token. So I change to token. Okay, I delete here. And this is the title and body. yes, icon and click action. So we change the title to variable, we create title, and hello we create the body, and sound we input the same. So we set byte. Okay, byte we can copy from the byte here. Okay, so I go find the byte. Okay, the byte. So number 1, and set click action. Click action. Yeah, we set the icon. The icon here. So we create the multi function. We add the static function. We create the two multiple device. Okay, two multi device. Two multi device. So I copy from here. So we go to the browser again, and I copy from here. Okay, we copy notification, so I refresh. I don't want to use this method, and we change title to titles. So in the FCM token, we use the DY token in the table column. Okay, we add. But in the two multi-device, we use the model. Okay. In model, and this is the our database, so we use and plug to array. Okay, right now we want to test with the message to single, so I go to and control and check out. Yes, we call the apps slash model and notification. Okay, notification when the customer check out, we send the notification. Okay, notification. Notification and two device, but in the first we use the token. Okay, and token. For example, the customers send to the admin, so I log in with the admin page. Okay, so we create the method number alerts from in notification function. Okay, we speak codes. Right now I copy the token here, so we go to the checkout again, and I pass here. So we set the token and title. Yeah, I want it dash body, and action refer to the route but I use now, and then action I use now. Okay, right now we go to the customer browser, and then we want the customer order. Okay, and the customer order already, and send notification to the console. Okay, sorry, into the console from in the browser Firefox. So I add the cart, and then we check out. They require password and username, so I put it into. Okay, the message sent to customer. Okay, and this is the message show here. So when we create a message successfully like this, right now we send the message testing in console already. So and then we create table notification. So we go to the create a table. Okay, we create the notification table, but I create already, and the customer ID, order ID, okay, order ID, and read add, delete, refer to the the slide. So we create the notification table to store notification. So we go to notification again. Okay, notification model. Yes, we use this. We use the to I protected variable. We add customer ID, order ID, and user ID. But we use the soft delete, so I copy here. We use soft delete, so in we use the protected that deleted ads. When we create the already into the variable like this already, so we go to the slide, and then we create the DY token in table. Okay, in table customer and user. So we go to database, in database commerce, and the customer we add okay, we add the column name DY token to store the token with the chart. Yes, with the chart 2000 by chance. When we include the token to customer already, go to find user table, and user table we add a device token. Okay, when we add already, please go to slide again and number 6 or number 7. Okay, and number 7 we add device token into the form login. So we go to form login, customer first. Okay, in the form customer login we add the hidden device token, because we want when the customer login we want to update the token into the customer table. Okay. So in the admin login, auth, we include the same with the form login customer. Okay, with the same. Okay, when we create already, we copy the ID device token. So go to and the Firebase.js again. So in the Firebase.js we add, we want to bind. We want to store value token when the customer login. Okay, when we store customer login, so I close code here. Okay, and then in HTTP controller customer login, in the customer login we want, in the customer login we want to store, we want to update when the customer login. So in the login methods, we add the code this line when the customer login, and then to update the customer with the device token. Okay. But when the admin login with the same and update device token, but in the admin login controller and the Laravel scaffolding there is no login, so we override. So we click here, and we can find with the path vendor Laravel frameworks and foundation on authenticate user.php. So let's go to, and this code belong with the default, and this is the default for Laravel, so we use the update device token, and we request from the form device token. Okay, when we create already, for example, I log out, participated, authenticated, so authenticated and expected. Okay. Sorry. Okay, we refresh again. Okay, in the table customer customer name. Okay, customer name here, there is no the DY token. So when the customer login with the remix customer login, okay, we go to the database again and I refresh, mean that the DY, okay, what's it? So I log out again. So we refresh. Okay, I want to restart server. So me again. The white token is not. Okay, I want to change. So I log in, I want to check the form. Okay, this is the white token. So we go to customer again. And this is the white token to attach. What's happened? Okay, so the customer and user. So I want to log out. Customer login. Okay, we refresh the page. Okay, and right now the white token inserted successfully because we had a problem with the Opera. Okay, I don't want to use Opera. And so we go to the login admin and we admin, so we do the switch, yeah, and this is token admin number 4. So I go to database again. Wait, Opera. Okay, and user, we had the token here. So when we update the ID, we go to use and check out again. Okay, and then I check out again. We want to call the token from the user. Okay. But we want to change to send to multiple devices. So we go to model and notification. We use the function here. Okay. we use the function. I change to multiple device. And multiple device, we change to user so we refresh again, and right now we want to order again. Custom order, check out. Make sure. Refresh in time, and then send message to user not found. Okay, user not found. So we add user here. Okay, I want to check out again. We hit press enter key. Okay, try to view mode in the token material. Okay, and the notification we has node mode here. So I want to check out again. We refresh it again. Okay, so the admin show here, for example, we refresh admin again, and the customer order wanted dash. Fresh enter keys. Okay, right now the real-time with notification from Firebase. So we complete in this test already. We want to check. Okay? We want to when the check out and then insert data into the database with the notification database here. Okay, we want to insert. So we go to the checkout controller, and the checkout controller we use the notification. Okay. So I go to protected customer. So we add and the payment cell. We add the token guard customer here. Okay, and then we get the customer ID. So notice customer ID, and this we got the customer .ids, and notice order. Okay, so with order .ids. Okay, in the table we had the customer order IDs. Okay. We include the user. Okay, so we include the user ID. Okay, notification user ID we has no now. Okay, if noti self, and then we want to send notification. So refresh again, and I refresh. We want to order again to testing our code. Check out. Just ready enter. Okay, send to successfully. So we go to the reference database. We have the customer ID and order ID, but when the customer order, the admin, we want to read the notification. So we go to controller again, and right now we create the order controller. So we use the addition mesh controller. Yes, order controller. So in the order, in HTTP controller order, so we just we create a function, public function orders. Okay, find with the order ID. Okay, with the customer order find with them with. Okay, but when the admin reads, we want to update read add to has that. Okay, use add model notification. So notification we want to update read add to the hash. So we use the question order that we want to use dump order. So we call the model name f slash the dot order. So we use to find order. I find order ID here. So we copy and I go to but okay, we go to the web route and the admin controller. Okay, and this is the route we close, and the route admin we call the function admin here. Then we add the admin prefix groups. So we copy to check out again, but in the checkout we had the icon and the icon and the action click. So when we change the notification, we has the action key, the last variable parameter here. So we go to check out again, and right now I want to call your order. So we use route admin and order with the order ID. So in the last map we add URL here. Okay, when we refresh again, so right now we order one more. So check out. Yeah, we press enter and then send to the admin page. Okay, so when we click check the action, and we has the order ID. So when I click here, okay, HTTP vendor where to open stream or directories. What's happened include file. Admin order. See what's happened. We have file. So okay, so controller just double, and so in controller order file I change to controller double. Okay, when we refresh again, and so with the file expected. Okay, we close the code here. So when we refresh again, but this is the non-starter that we call here. Update non-starter. Okay, we update the notification with the where clause. So we use the whereas and order IDs. Yeah, we find with the order ID here. So when I refresh again, and notification updated to read to that. Okay, so when we refresh and mean that read to that. Okay, so we refresh again. I order one more. Check out. Okay, when we refresh, okay, when we close, and I click here, then so the mean that this is the admin read notification, but when the notification send, we want to call the how many read and unread from the table here. For example, read 1 and read 2. So we go to the number again. So this is we use the alert number. Okay, return, but we use the scope key here. Okay, we use the function and we use the scope laravel scope, and this where this where we use the read ads. Number loads and we count here. So to multiple we add to the scope laravel, and the batch we want to count these dots where read ads. Okay, I copy, so we go to single divide and we reflect it by here. So, and this is we use the scope to multi, but we plus the start touch. I refresh, and we create a function scope read. Okay, this dot where read ads. Let me use with the gets. Okay, so we refresh page again. For example, customer order 1. Yeah, and change. Further into. Okay, deleted as column unknown column divide token. The unknown column divide release large divide token from notification. Okay, notification or ads. So okay, we refresh again, and we want to order again. Unknown column deleted as notification where did as. So I check database deleted as. Okay, and the divide token when we use the scope, we might use the queries. Okay, queries, and when we use the scope function, we use queries. So into multi, we use the scope for here. Okay, so right now we want to order again. voice custom order. So we check out. Press enter. Okay, right now message sent to real-time wait successfully. So when I click, every 20 seconds. So right now we want to show the number here. Okay, when the admin refresh and the number show here. So we go to notification again, and the number alert, we go to HTTP provider, and FTP provider, we call the notification here, and right now we use here. Okay, so we use I copy the number notification and alert number from the notification score here. Okay, so we copy variable and choose admin layout. Admin, and we header admin. Yes, in the header admin message, in the we add the code here. Okay, and then we add the code here like this. So and we add the class menu, and we add the class number, and we add the class message here. Yeah, message here. So when we create the order and in the menu container, okay, menu container, we add the class name or the notification. So when we create the like this already, so we copy the number alert here. Okay, number alert, we go to and JS, Firebase JS, and we add the class code here. Add the class alert numbers and empty .html, and we copy the loss data, but so right now I want to send message one, send order again. Order again. And so in the data we has the bug here, so I copy. Yes, I copy, and we show the bug here. So when I want to refresh, and it means we refresh again and increase the number sheet. So we order again, and the number increase with the real-time message Firebase. I refresh, and then increase to numbers when. But when we increase number, we click and then we show the message here. So in the we has the message number 6. So in the header again and number 6 we get the number here. So we go to the Firebase again and we add the class. Okay, we copy the number message. We have HTML and payload dot. Yes, we has you house, and then we add the message. So we use the payload data gcm dot notification dot back. So I refresh, we refresh again. Okay, number 7. So when we order again, check out. We refresh enter, and now increase to number 8 and message you have message number 8. So we space. Okay, but when we click, okay, when we click and then we read the data from the database. So we go to header again. When we click, okay, when we click the show order here, so I copy class from that list drop down message. So I copy, we go to the, okay, I close the code. Okay, I close code again. We do apps layout as admin, and right now we add the script. Okay, but we don't forget to include, okay, include meta data as a token here. So we add the script here. Okay, we set up the header with the Ajax. Yeah, we set up to general when we use the Ajax. And then right now we want to use the Ajax. So here, okay, when I use route, but when we create the Ajax, and I will go to the order. Okay, order. In the order we want to use reach. Okay, reach order. So we use the return response. JSON data we test enter. Okay, now we copy. I will go to route webs, and right now we add create the route here. So we copy the routes from the admin and go to add again. Right now we create the Ajax, and we create the Ajax. In the Ajax we use the URL route names admin, and types we use the method of push. Data types, we use the JSON, and success function data. So we use the console to test code data. Okay, but we copy and we add a show order. Yes, so the class. So the class when we click, so the class and load the message here. Okay. So I pass a Ajax. So I will use the on click. We use the on click function, and then we show the data here. So I want to use alert. That's the good. Okay, we refresh admin. So when I click, okay, write a code and then the data show here. When we create like this already, but we want to read all the notification. For example, yes, we read notification, and in model notification we had a method read. Okay, read where condition none. Okay, so we use the query here. So I go to order again and we read. Okay, so we refresh again. When I click, mean that the data so from the database here. So and the number is, we go to the database and refresh. So with the same here, but right now when we click and we want to read, so the display data here. So in the notification we use it like this. Okay, we use the notification, and then we use the use and read. read orders, and view the compage and notice. Okay, when we create already and right click view and create read folder. So in the read folder we create read order. So we share and place in read order we had the files. So we write it like this. Okay, and this code you can copy from the message style here. Okay, but so when we create already and we return view read from notification, so we go to app again, and the JSON we change to the HTML. Yes, we read HTML, but we want to append to the header. So in the header I do menu header. So in the header notification we add to like this code. Okay, dot notification HTML, and we use the data here. Okay, so don't forget to write, and this is the different domain because this is the Laravel framework has already. So we refresh again. So I click, and then the data show here. Okay. So in the apps, I remove the message. Refresh. Okay, right now customer order again. Check out and we add here. And the number increased to 9 with the real-time message. Okay, and click, and this is the message 5 seconds ago. Okay, everybody, and this is part that we talk about how to use the Firebase send notification with the real-time web to web. Okay, and this is not a complete successfully. And the next time I want to show you with the reads. Okay, read ads, and we want to display, and especially when the next time we create to admin send notification to customer. Okay, with the status pending, confirm, and delivering to the customer. Okay, and this is we talk about the customer send message to the admin, and the next time the admin send message to confirm the order to the customer again. Okay, thank you everybody, and this part we talk about spend our time. Okay, and the last time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe on my video. Thank you everybody watching my video.